All right, good morning, SWTOR. Good to have you on a Saturday morning. Today we are live streaming Star Wars: The Old Republic for Extra Life. Extra Life is an organization that raises money for the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals. So go ahead and throw the donate link in the chat. You can also find it in the description down below. If you're able and willing, just click on that link. You'll go to my page and you'll be able to donate or share the link to your social media. And the more people that see it, the more chance we have of helping to change some kids' health. So today we're going to jump into the galactic seasons. I think we're going to go ahead and start. We'll knock out some space combat missions. These are different than GSF. You'll notice that they are both on the list here. This is Galactic Starfighter. This is the original old school space missions. So we're going to go ahead and jump into those. We'll start with the easy one. This is the very first one that you get to escort this guy to one of your capital ships so that I can't remember, is he a defector? Colonist kidnapped by the Empire? So yeah, it looks like we're just helping people escape something or other. So we'll go ahead and knock this one out. As always, if you have any requests or questions about the game, please go ahead and throw those into the chat or the comments, as well as content. I'm more than happy to go ahead and mix up and do any content that is potentially possible. Usually that means solo content. I can't necessarily automatically form up a group, but all right. Now I do have this ship upgraded a bit, which makes life a little bit easier. Some missiles out there. There's a couple bonus missions in this. One to kill turrets, one to kill ships. So that's the guy we're escorting right there. So they're going to keep attacking him. Now, if you're just starting out and don't have the upgraded weapons, it's, I don't want to say hard necessarily, but it is slower. Like these ships I can one-shot kill. Without the upgraded weapons, it takes a couple shots, I think. You also have far less missiles. You notice down here in the right-hand corner, I have a ton of missiles. I rarely, on this one especially, I'll almost always have extra missiles.
Where's he heading?
Another thing on these is if you are sorry, lost my train of thought there. If you're shooting, you'll notice my shields on the left are not recharging. If I stop shooting, they will recharge. Also, we've got we can redirect our energy. Those are some upgrades you can get. You can redirect your energy to shields or to your weapons and stuff like that. There's an EMP pulse over there. You can jam, is that targeting, I think? None of which we actually need for this mission, but alright, looks like we got one of the bonus missions done.
That hurts.
Now there's a number of these type of missions. They increasingly get harder. There's also some ones that are heroic, which might theoretically count as more. It's been so long since I've done them. For me, it would probably take longer because I'd end up failing them. Don't remember. At one point or another, I've done all these missions. But this is again, this is an original system from the original game. So, but it's not all that popular. It's not multiplayer. It's basically an on-rails space combat shooter. So there you go. We wasted missiles and still have 83 left. We'll buzz the tower. And that is a... Is it going to put me on Zyos? That'd be weird. Maybe that's the last thing I did. Or maybe that's just... it's probably just a advertising type of thing. It did put me on Zyos. Alright, well, that loaded fast enough that we'll go ahead and just stay here. Okay, so let's take a look. Yeah, so heroics count as 2. So if you wanted to do that, you could. So, alright, so that was Fondor Escort. We could just run that one over and over again. Let's see, does it list them as level 12? Alright, let's go find another one. Are there any over here? There is the Cyprus Evacuation, level 32. Grade 1 upgrades were well above that. What do we got here? Level 38 Bukani Defense for level 3. Here's a heroic one. Level ship grade 7. Okay, what's down here? There's another heroic. Drexel Sweep is a level 3. Cover Icefield, they're getting harder over there. Are there any up here? Chem Assault 28. That one's not too bad. 43. These are probably going to be harder up here. Alright, well, let's just start. We got a 32 and a 28. Let's do the 28. Alright, let's see if I remember this. Missiles for these objectives. Neutralize the capital ship's shield generators. Take out the capital ship's turrets. Alright, so I think the shield generators... Those might require the proton torpedoes, which we have 4. The system's not necessarily the cleanest. If you right-click, you shoot your missile. If you hold and right-click and lock on, you'll shoot your proton torpedo. So that's this thing down here. These are like our concussion missiles and our proton torpedoes. Alright, that seems to be what we're going after. It is kind of cinematic.
Target acquired. Got one.
Alright. Should be paying attention to the bonus objectives, but okay, so I think those I did. Oh, maybe I just have to shoot these.
Got one.
Let's destroy the bridge here. There we go. We got a proton off. So it looks like we just have to get all the yellow stuff, but it's just normal shots. It's not... Don't need any special equipment to get that to happen. Is it these shield generators that are bonus? Yeah, it looks like it. Alright. So those take like multiple missiles. Yeah, looks like we knocked those out. Don't know if we're in range to get any of those. Whoa, we're taking some damage. Let's light up on the... Get our shields to charge back up. Go to missiles for a while. Alright, I think we knocked all the bonus missions out. Let's get our primaries done here. You can shoot through the ship there. I don't know if you're noticing that. Alright, destroy interceptors and turrets. Yeah, we only need 9 more of those. So I'm going to say we're probably going to be okay here. We've knocked everything out of the ship there. Hey, now we just have to live. We even shot the bridge. So what I'm doing is if you hold the right key down, you can highlight more than one ship, and then when you let go of the right mouse button, I mean, then when you let go, it actually fires them off. So you can catch some stuff like on the edge like that. So you can see the path is designed to give us kind of multiple strafing runs at the capital ship there. Missiles everywhere. And plenty of ships to kill. We've been done with the ship killing for a while. Now again, we'll take a look. I have upgraded the ship here. So it's definitely easier. This is much harder if you don't have basically an unlimited supply of missiles. And then, again, the faster firing. Lasers not only fire faster, but they also do more damage. Alright, 2 down. Back to Ziost. I hope everyone is having a good 2023. We have started our Extra Life campaign back over again. It starts back at the beginning of every year. So we are at $25. Okay, so this is your ship panel. So you'll notice here we've got these different upgrades that you can put in here. So I can't remember if this one's maxed out or not. I don't even remember where they cap out anymore. I've got stuff made by people who don't even play the game anymore in here. So these might be the top-ish ones, 118. I can't remember for sure. Somewhere I've got a ship that I've maxed out. I think it's either this one or maybe the agent ship. Those are the ones that I tend to run at higher levels. Alright, checking social media real quick, make sure nothing's popping up. Everything seems good there as well. So again, that is making our life easier. Alright, so we did what? Make 'em? I think that was the Make 'em assault. Yep. I got a 38 and a 32 in here. Let's do those two. So what's this one say? Escort defector shuttle to safety. That's similar to what we've already done. For forces, immediate assistance is required. Alright, yeah. We'll play the protector. We'll go ahead and jump in here. Asteroids. Okay, I have vague memory of this one.
Shuttle spotted. Nice shooting.
So here's the shield generators that you have to blow up with proton torpedoes. Alright, so what do we have? They're definitely ship heavy in this one, it looks like. Try to take out as many of the turrets and guns as we can. So basically to lose, you know, our shuttle guy there can take too much damage, and if he does, you'll lose. It'll blow up.
Not the best course.
So we'll do what we can to alleviate some of the damage he's taking. Okay, so destroy turrets. That's pretty straightforward. That's a bonus. What else do we have? Oh, interceptors. Yeah.
You got this.
Alright, he seems to be doing okay. I don't see any, like, fire or smoke shooting out of his ship. Yeah, let's let our shields recharge here a little bit. Should probably also turn that off. That'll make life easier.
This'll be close.
He looks like he's doing alright. Given he's a shuttle pilot, he's doing pretty good.
Enemy down.
Looks like we're rejoining the fight. Got some guys up there. That sounds like one of my USB devices freaking out. Oh, thankfully it didn't pop up in the corner. Oh yeah, he's taking some damage now. Ooh. Hope he makes it.
All right.
Be embarrassing if we fail. Probably keep the fighters off his back here. Well, we got 30 seconds left. Yeah, there's nothing left to kill on that ship, so take the fighters out as soon as we can. Just so he doesn't take any unnecessary damage. I think we're in the clear here. Yay! We are a hero again. Alright, one more. I don't think it's a shuttle escort. So let's take a look. What's the next one here? Pukani Defense. The Empire is plotting to blame the Republic for destruction of a neutral space station in the Pukuni system. Imperial fleet is sending bomber squadrons to destroy the station and everyone on board. Republic vessels have been dispatched, but they will need assistance to ensure the station's survival. Save your missiles for these objectives. Shoot down extinction bombers. That sounds pretty epic and scary. Alright, we've been called. We've been called to action to save an innocent space station. Although arguably probably not innocent. So when you're playing this mode, you'll fly your class ship. So that varies obviously by class. This is the trooper one. Alright, so we have to protect this station. Okay, I have vague memory of this one. I think we go out and we go from ship to ship and fight, but there's what we're looking for. Those are the bombers. So you see how they've got the gold objectives? We have to kill 50 of them. Now I don't know if this one has, like, if the bombers get through. Ooh. Notice that it took more than one shot to kill those. So we've jumped up to the level 3. So it's taken more firepower to knock these things out. We're still okay, but see there, he took a lot more damage to kill than our one shots that we were doing earlier. All right, what do we got? Interceptors is our bonus, so we should pay attention to that as well. But bombers are our primary thing to worry about. Shouldn't have wasted my missiles on that. Hopefully we turn back around. Try to get those. So yeah, so we got the number to kill. I would guess that this doesn't have, like, you can't blow up the station. Oops, pay attention. I was reading through the bonus objectives. What is it? Capacitate the shield generators. I think it's up here. Oops. You gotta be careful. You get to chasing bonus objectives and forget about your main objective. Alright, we got a second one somewhere there. Those are a couple that got through earlier.
Nice shooting.
Whew. Let's see. We'll quick charge our shields there a little bit. Alright, we got the shield generators. Bonus mission done. There we go.
Alright.
Alright. Turn off our... Okay, cool. It's good to know the missiles still one-shot the guys, so... Alright, what do we need? Two more? Two more bombers? Is that them right there? I believe it is. We'll do as much destruction as we can. Back in the old days, when I was originally playing the game, this was a good way if you were like under-leveled or having some trouble. You can come and play these because these all give experience as well. So it's can be a nice way to just fill up some experience. There's much left. Oh, get some missiles off to that guy. Missed a couple ships there. Woo! He bugged out. He's afraid of us. That's a bit of a graphical glitch. Don't think you're still supposed to be able to see that stuff in hyperspace. Oh, nope, still there. Alright, we have completed a Galactic Seasons objective. I actually knocked one out during the week. That's just the 200,000 conquest. That basically kind of just happens as you're playing, so... So if we look what we have here, so we've got the 200,000 one done, knocked out the space mission. While we're here, there is this one that is complete 8 missions, defeat 100 people. We are on Zyos right now. Will it let me quick travel to Zyos if I'm in the space station? Probably not. Alright. I mentioned this when I do run Zyos, that if you use the quick travel, you end up here. Way over here is the quick travel terminal. And then to get back, you'd have to run over here. And then you just click on the thing here, and you travel to the landing zone. And that'll take you down to the planet. Then you can kind of go about your business. Alright, let's see. If I just start picking these up, will it give me the weekly? Oh, I can just grab it here. So, okay. So normally I just travel and it automatically gives me the weekly. So it's been a while since I've manually had to grab the weekly.
Seem to be some hollow records stored in these.
Alright. Zyos it is. I'll show you my Zyos route. For most of the daily areas, players will develop a route that they like to use. So first thing I do is usually come over here and grab these 2 bodies. I think there's one over there as well. But I skip them. And then I immediately just kind of jump over these rocks and come down here to the general center of the area. There's another body here if you want to try to grab it. There are plenty of these, so if you miss one or somebody's taken one, not a problem. Alright, we're going to grab our first droid here. These are about the only areas in the instance, and these guys are the only combat on Zyos, so I'll go ahead and take the stun here. Sometimes I will just direct my companion to attack first, so the companion eats the stun and I can just keep doing damage. We'll do that on the next one, I'll show you. I can also use my stun breaker if I need to, but I tend not to. Just eat it. Now if you do enough damage, once it hits about 25%, you can get a big burst damage here at the end. You can sometimes kill it before it goes into the self-destruct mode. If not, you just wait for it to self-destruct. It does do damage, so you want to be careful there if you're low on health. Alright, I'm going to slide across over to here, grab another droid. If you get really lucky, you don't actually have to fight. You'll just pick up the thing like that. Taunted it into existence. Another body here. And another droid up here. Oh, 2 for 2. So technically, if you got all 4 to do that, you wouldn't have to fight those droids at all. Alright, oops, I forgot something. While I'm here, and you can do, if I do forget this step that I'm about to do, I can do it on the way back to the base as well. But I kind of stand up on this hill here, and then there are 4 of the 5 items that you need to scan with your macro binoculars you can hit from this spot. So you don't have to go to 4 different spots. You can't get that one. You can see it, but you can't get to it. Get the statue here. So we're reliving the destruction of Ziost here. So you can see what it used to look like, and then boom, it gets destroyed, and then we see what's left over. Last one's up here. It's kind of hard to see. You just have to kind of know it's there. And from this angle, you can't see. There's people in the windows there. That's them kind of getting destroyed. Alright, so we knock those 4 out. Then I cut down the back way here, because we're working our way back to here. This is where we have to pick up a new mission. Grab this. Alright, so this one I'm just going to instruct my companion. Now this is the champion version. So I'll make my companion attack first. So you'll notice the companion will take... Nope. I guess not. Usually you can get the companion to take the stun there, but no biggie. Not sure why he really wanted to attack me. If you can get yourself pushed in against something like this rock or the wall there, it makes it so when you get those knockbacks, you don't get knocked back. Now, if you have a move like that you want to use to leap to the enemy, you can actually let yourself get knocked back, because then you can use your jump move or leap move or something like that. Usually, though, you're going to find tanks especially. They like to put stuff at their back so that when they get knocked back, they don't go flying. That's mostly for annoyance, but also, and it doesn't matter here, but let's say there was some spawns or ads here or over here, and then you get knocked back and you get pulled into other aggro. That can be a pain. Alright, so the champion one takes a little bit longer to kill, but it's the same basic thing. Knock it down to low health, it'll blow up, and then you can grab the item. Alright, if you want, there's another body over here. Grab that. Then we'll go up the steps here. Alright, so up the steps we go. What are we at? We're at 3 of 5. There's a bunch in here if you want to grab them. Now again, after we do the speeder ride in this next section, there's also some more bodies over there. So, not too worried about getting those. And worst case, if you got all the way to the end, when you're traveling back to the base to turn in your final mission, you'll run across some over there. But we actually ended there. There's one somewhere in here. There's another one up there if you want to get them in this area. Grab this mission. Come over, grab this speeder. Now in this section you want to stay on the speeder. So for instance, if you haven't finished the body scanning or the robot probe droid missions, along this path you're going to run into some of those, right? I don't know if we'll actually see any, because they're not going to glow anymore because we're done with them. But you wouldn't want to get off your speeder because this is timed. So you just want to, once you commit to the speeder ride, just finish the speeder ride. You wouldn't want to get off and fight the robot, you know, the probe droid, because you'd run out of time. I can't remember. I think you can remount onto the speeder. Yeah, there's a button here to... So if you do get knocked off somehow, only thing could happen there is kind of a boss guy that walks around. He might knock you off. But alright, so yeah, there's a body there. Alright, get here. This is going to be the end. I'm immediately going to go into scan mode, and that's that last one we need right there. So like I said, the fact that we didn't get it with the other 4 is not a big deal. We have to go here anyway. So we're good there. Then I'm going to go ahead and turn that one in as well while I'm clicking on these. That third one should pop up. There we go. And now we head to the instance. So again, there's scannable bodies in this area. Like up here, you're going to see there's the orbital probe droids. You can get a couple of those. There's one here. There might be one up there. There's one right there. So again, if somebody else has already gotten to the ones you're trying to get, just keep moving on, and you'll usually grab all these. Alright, pick up this new mission. That opens this instance for us. And then we have to grab a battery. A power cell, I guess. Use the correct Star Wars terminology. Put the power cell into the Omni Droid. And we'll grab a spare, just so we have it. 99% of the time I can get through this on one battery. But just in case, we don't have to go looking later. And we have to wait for him to power up before we can do anything anyway. So it doesn't take any more time to grab that one. Alright, so we got 5 of these to hit. There's the first one. There's an obelisk over here that has collapsed to turn into a bridge, so we'll scan that. You'll notice as the droid follows us around, he's like a hollow archaeologist. So what we're doing is we're kind of scanning, and you're going to see the way things used to be start to pop up, right? So you'll, you know, there's some kind of a statue thing there. So he's collecting data at these sites. And if he stays close enough to you, again, you'll see kind of the hollow references popping up. Saw one down there as he was coming up the hill. There's plenty of power cells around, so if you need one, they're not too bad to grab. There you go. I think we saw some pottery back there. Yeah, there's some stuff there. And again, they're just within his general area. So if you get too far ahead like this, you won't see a lot of it. Alright, we're going to jump down here. We're going to dismount. Make our companion attack that guy. That way we don't get interrupted. So now we're going to feed all the info into this hollow emitter. And again, he got low on power, but that's it. Mission's done. We could actually run away if we don't want to fight this guy. This thing will go through its boot up sequence, and now it projects how the whole area should look, or did look, before the destruction. So there you go. Hollow archaeology. In the grand scheme of the real world, AR archaeology would be kind of cool. You go to a site, put on your AR glasses, and you see a representation of what it used to look like. I think that'd be kind of cool. Alright, we're out of here. So again, you can kind of see how it's built hollow versions of what used to be there. Now we can go back out of the instance over there at the instance door. I usually just fall off this cliff, which is going to kill me. And now we're out here. Over there's the instance door in red, and we're already that much farther ahead. So we didn't have to leave the instance, nor did we have to travel to that spot we already were. So we're back at the beginning area. If you had to do your scanning, bodies, probe droids, anything that you didn't get enough of, you could grab them right there in that middle. This is where we first started. Went over there and grabbed the 2 bodies. So again, I find it faster just to manually drive to the base as opposed to going back up to the space station and then back down to the surface. Pop in here. Turn in this. So you'll see I have a pending mission. That's the instance mission. There's a light side, dark side choice. And there we go. There we go. Weekly done. So what did that put us at? 6 of 8 missions, and we've got 3 enemies killed. Zios is not the best for actually fighting things. Alright, what are we in the mood for? Well, we're in kind of the death and destruction, so do I have Oricon on this guy? I do. Let's do Oricon. I haven't done Oricon on a tank in a long time. So Oricon is going to give us plenty of kills. So it shouldn't be a problem. Alright, so we're going to go back to the main base over here. And this is where, like if you're doing the story or anything like that, this is where you'll load in. And I think it's this terminal. There we go. Pick up all the dailies. The dailies are basically slimmed down versions of what you do in the story. So a lot of them will be like, in the story you have to do something 5 times, whereas in the dailies you have to do it 3 times or something like that. But it is essentially just the same missions. So, a couple of things have happened here. We've grabbed our first escape pod. We've also picked up this area mission. You get that as you kind of just travel in here to kill 50 guys. Not going to be an issue. We will well blow past that. So you don't have to go out looking for fights. Right? Just do what's here and you'll be fine. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and selfishly grab this so I don't lose it to that guy. Where did he go? Might be a stealther. He might just be farming people. I'm not sure why. I thought he would have clicked on this, but might be in a different mission or he's already got them done. Alright, we're going to leave him be. I like to come over here, pick up my 5th escape pod. There's usually a spawn here, so this is probably the route, pardon me, part of the direction he went. And then I usually cut up the back side here. You can go over where he was at. So if we look at kind of our map, he's kind of down on this main path. We're cutting up this back path. Usually avoid these guys. Again, if you pull aggro, it's not a big deal. Because you have to get kills anyway. But we'll jump up into this area. These guys we have to fight because we need to pick up the... some kind of a thing. I can't honestly remember what it is. It'll be yellow loot, right? Your typical yellow loot drop. So once I get one, I'll remember what it is. There it is. Bioenergy enhancers. That's what we're looking for. So we want 5 of these. See if we get lucky, pick up a few more. There's at least 2. There were 3. Alright, we'll jump over here. Grab some more aggro. And hopefully get our last one here. We did not. Alright, how about you guys? Does any of you have a bioenergy enhancer? Because that's what we're looking for. Alright, somebody did. A couple people did. Alright. So up this little ramp we're going to go. Now if you have the macro binoculars and the seeker droid, there's a bonus mission to seeker droid these things, and you can dig up some stuff. And then there's a macro binocular bonus mission inside of the heroic area. I can't remember if those guys drop the yellow loot that we need, so I usually don't count on fighting them. Alright, open up the instance. And then we'll clean out these tentacles. So if you're having an Oricon, you'll get some... You'll occasionally see in chat somebody struggling with the boss guy we're about to fight here. And he can be very difficult if you don't know the mechanic. So the mechanic on this guy is he's got a couple of different moves that are self-heals. So we're going to take a shot at him here. And the first thing he's going to do is go into this mode. That extract. You want to interrupt that. So my leap interrupts it, but you can also use your interrupt as well. Then the second thing he's going to do is, depending on how fast, is he's going to pull from that guy. Right? So we want to kill that as soon as we can, because that'll self-heal him as well. If you do those two things, he's not that difficult. On a DPS, so I'm going to interrupt that. On a DPS, I can usually have him dead before that second extract. My tank's not doing as much damage, so it's going a little slower. But if you don't interrupt those two things, he'll basically heal as fast as you can kill him. And so it does get frustrating. It's always, if you do help somebody, you know, like I'll jump in to a group and help people kill it if I'm available. And if they don't know how to do it, it's always almost funny that you're like, okay, let's attack, and you interrupt correctly, and two people will wipe him out. And they're like, I don't want to say confused, but it's just like, you know, they've been banging their head against the wall, couldn't kill him, and you go in there and you kill it in like 10 seconds, 15 seconds as a group, and they're just like, wow, what happened? So sometimes it's about the mechanics, not just pure damage or anything like that. All right. I am, for the most part, going to try to avoid most of the spawns, if we can do it. If we pull aggro, we'll go ahead and fight. I'm not sure if I can get around that guy or not. Let's try over here. Slide down between the spawns. Oh, yeah. Nice. Alright, we are going to go up the ramp there to the left. So we'll go ahead and fight these guys. Alright, so there is a bonus mission here. We'll go ahead and pick it up. It's not that hard. We don't really need it. We're going to get plenty of kills, and our mission count won't be an issue. We might have been able to just do this whole thing on Oricon, to be honest, without doing Zyos, but we were there. Alright, we're going to grab that. Now there's two strongs up here. If you want to fight them, you can. These two are skippable. Like if I come up here, we can just go past them. There's a spawn usually here that you can sometimes skip. Alright, so we need 5 of these. We could go down here and kill these groups and pick up 2 more. Or what I normally do, there's the spawn, is I just go back down the same path I just came up. And by the time you get to the top there, these are respawning. Now, if another person, you know, is in the area, they could come up here and so there's the respawn there. So we should be able to pick up these 2 now without having to take any more fights. Wait for this one to respawn. There we go. Well, there's 5. Now I'm going to try to skip that group up here at the top. I usually hit it about a 50% success rate in what I'm about to do. Worst case, we'll have to fight it, but if you can come over here and make the jump right at kind of this. Oh, I hit the wall. Oh, it let me by. You can get by there without pulling aggro. Like I said, I would give myself a 50-50 success rate on that one. Alright. We're going to go ahead and mount up, and we are going to skip all these guys down here. Not even going to bother to fight them. The creatures here, the dread beasts, I usually give them a wide path. Because their attack, that whatever that scream roar thing is, will knock you off your speeder. Or at least has a chance. So we're just going to drive through the spawns and aggro there. Avoid that group, and we're just going to come back in here, and they will all basically give up. And then we come over here, and this is the bonus boss. So from picking those 5 things as we came up the stairs, this is the guy that you get for that. And again, we don't have to take this fight. Can if you want. What are we at? We'll be at 50 after this. Nice. I love that interrupts his heal there. It is a little slower on the tank. I'm out of interrupts, so. See if I can get that interrupted. There we go. All I did is run away and use my leap interrupt there. Alright, so that's the bonus mission. Okay, now we're going to mount back up here. Same thing. We're going to avoid as many of these guys as we can. Alright, we got knocked off, so we'll go ahead and take this fight. And then we'll mount back up. Alright, so same thing. We'll try to avoid the beast if we can there. And we'll pull a bunch of aggro here, but we should be fine. I think there's another spawn here, so somebody might be, have gone through before us. If you pull that though, if you come around the corner here and kind of park yourself right here, all of that aggro will drop. Worst case, you might end up having one of these elites that are roaming. If you pull their aggro late enough, you might have to fight that one, but we've actually been maybe too efficient because we're not hitting our 100, but the heroic area has lots of spawns, so we can pick up any slack there. Now, if you're just running Oricon though, you don't need 100 kills. To get the 2 conquests, the 25 and the 50 kill marks, you only have to get to 75. So that 100 is going to make it. So we might have to do a little bit more extra. But we'll start out efficient and can always get more kills later. That's easy. Alright, so we go to both sides in here. We'll send Faye over to fight that one. We'll take this side. Oh, she just stunned hers. She's a cheater. He's like, I don't want to fight him. We'll just stun him. Oh well, I guess she wants to fight as a team. Alright, we go to the 3rd terminal. You know, you're kind of seeing a pattern here. You go to the terminal, they release the things. This would be an interesting fight. Fortunately, we don't have to take it because in the script, these fail. And then you don't have to take that fight. And then you release this and you get the boss. You have to make sure you come back and click on this. If you've got any kind of slows, you can stand back here and wait for him to come to you. And you can, if you're a DPS with a like some kind of slower route, that parting the way will do some damage. So if you're struggling, make sure you interrupt that. I'm a tank with a healer, so we're gonna absorb the damage without much issue. The negative side, it just takes us longer to kill him. So yeah, you can see it didn't do a ton of damage. Now I do this on occasion. You want to always remember to click on this, otherwise you have to come back. Alright, now we can exit. Now if you do the Imperial version of this, it's kind of just an opposite. We'll look at that when we get back downstairs. Alright, if you come out here, you can get teleported down to the bottom. So we'll go to there. It's luck of the draw here. You're either going to go to the north steps or the south steps. We're hoping for the south, and we got the north. Okay, so if you start the Imperial side, you start here. You do this mission down here where we're about to go first, hit this, and then hit this on the same thing here. In this area, you can do the escape pods, and then both of them end over here. If you're going to do the macro binocular quest, at least for Republic, it's the terminals up here. I think it's for both. I can't remember. But then there's a tower here, like a tower here, and a tower here that you have to scan. I never leave this top side, so I rarely do the macro binocular mission because it just would take longer. Oops. Jeez. I was not paying attention to where I was driving. There we go. Ooh. We got out. Alright, so because we spawned on the north side, we'll just slide down the front of the tower here. So we got an Imperial fighting. You can tell it's Imperial because those guys are gray to us. If they were blue to or red to us, they would be in a Republic player. Alright, Faye, you go kill the droid. I'll go get this guy. She's in heal mode, so I don't think she's probably going to kill it. Did she get it? Nice job, Faye. Alright, so I think we need 3 of these. Yep. Now, when you get the first one, you want to grab this crystal. Or I guess any of the 3 would probably work, but... Okay, so basically we're heading down here. So there's plenty of these about. Again, difference being is, you know, if there's a bunch of people in the area, they might have already clicked on the clickies. So you have to deal with that. I'll go ahead and click that clicky if I can do it without getting interrupted. There we go. Now we'll clear the spawn. The other nice thing about doing that is the one thing, the ad that spawns when you click on it, you can just fight it along with this group. So it's not too bad. It's that thing right there. That lava beast or larva. Geo beast larva. So you might as well kill it while you're already fighting stuff. Alright, we need one more. Grab that one along the way. Same thing, we'll go ahead and just pop in here. Hopefully get the clicky off. The larva spawns, there he is. Can I get them all? Yeah, most of them. There we go. That'll climb us up the hill. Oh, that wasn't very effective. Alright, so the next place we're going to go is up there. This is that crystal we grabbed. This is the bonus mission for that. Again, they're bonus. You don't have to do them. Now, normally this group I would skip. If you kind of go right in right here, you can skip it, but I'm going to grab those guys and bring them over here, hopefully. Yeah, got 2 of them. Because we do need... no, we're actually sitting pretty good. We're at 80 kills. I was hoping those guys would melee to me. So we're going to do this. Slide around the corner here. You too, buddy. Come to me. Try to get him stacked up here a little bit. Just to make the killing more efficient. Alright, there's also a pretty decent sized spawn over here. I guess it's only 4, but they're nice and tightly packed, so we'll go ahead and grab them too. Alright, puts us at 89. Should be fine. So we'll click here. This will be the bonus mission. So we'll fight this guy. Slowly just keeps knocking us back. And again, that's a bonus mission, so not required. Alright, into here we go. This is another instance where you want to make sure that you click the clicky inside here, otherwise you have to come back. Not that clicky. Once we kill the monster, we have to click on that little terminal over there. And again, on occasion, I'll get into speed running mode and forget to do it. And then you have to come all the way back down. This guy has a mechanic. He goes into different modes. I've never really paid a lot of attention to it. Like he's got that. Now he's susceptible to stuns. Occasionally he'll do something where you'll just take a huge hit to your health. But it's never ever something I worry about. So I just go into your proverbial tank and spank mode. Kill it as fast as you can. Click on this thing. Now here you can manually run out of here. But all you have to do is leave the instance on this one. So the only thing we have left is the heroic. So we're going to go ahead and just quick travel out of here. And you can do that up on the north side as well, if you're doing the Imperial side. So if you're doing this one last, you can just quick travel to here and you get credit. Alright. A lore object I've never gotten. Still run across them on occasion. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to shoot down the middle section here. Hopefully avoid most of the spawns. So we need one of those commander guys. Let's let him walk away from that spawn. Go see if there's another one over here. Should be another one that kind of, yep, he's heading hopefully this direction. So, if everything goes correctly and according to plan, we'll start with this guy. And then we'll do the typical stick our back to a wall here. I'm going to go ahead and we'll guard Faye. Ooh. Aw. Okay, dude. You ready to fight now, or are you gonna... Now, these guys can be a little tough. On my main DPS, I can put my companion on DPS, and we can actually kill them faster than they can kill us. That's a little risky. If you have a healer, you should be fine. If you're a lighter armor wearing, class, you might take some damage, but hopefully your healer is good. Now, I'm running on a pretty weak healer. Faye is only level 1, and we're doing okay. But again, I'm a tank, so I'm taking less damage as well. I can usually, on my main DPS with a healer, I can fight 2 of these guys, and it's usually not too bad. But they can be a tough fight, so they have a lot of stuns and such. So there will be times as well that they'll stun your healer. And so if you have any defenses, make sure you try to save them for that particular thing. So but we're doing all right. So again, if we had a DPS character, we would have been done by now. But you've also noticed the advantage of the tank is, even with my weaker healer, we've never been in danger of dying here. Alright, there's one. Slide down here and grab the second one. Now, in the path I'm about to take, there's actually two more of these guys that you can pick up. So again, like everything, this is the open world. Oh, we're doing that throw me into the ground thing again. If somebody spawned in behind me, they're not going to have access to these guys that I just killed. Now, the nice part of the new tagging system, if somebody did spawn in and came up to this fight, they could join it and also get credit, and it'd be easier for both of us. So we'll just slow grind this one out. I suppose if I wanted to, I could switch over to a DPS spec on my tank, but like I said, they all have their advantages and disadvantages. Our advantage here is, let's see if we ever even drop into the 70s. I don't think we will. And I'm not using any of my defensives either. If we were using those, we'd be almost invulnerable. So depending on your timing, you can sometimes pick up this guy and the guy we already fought at the same time in the center here. So watch out for that. Alright, once we get this guy down. Alright, so that knocked out the 2 commanders part of this. Now we've got to get the 4 transports. So I usually avoid that spawn. So there's a guy there if you want to fight him. Again, I wouldn't recommend trying to fight him with these spawns, but I think we'd probably be okay. If you want, you could just wait these out. They will respawn. But I'm going to move on. We're going to skip those guys. Slide around the corner here. Get number 2. Skip around the back here to avoid those guys. You will sometimes run into one of the commanders here. If that droid gets over too far, you'll sometimes pull aggro there. This is the item for the scanning bonus mission. So if you grab that, that was a horrible jump. These towers here are what you have to scan. So there's one there. So there's another champion if you need him. There's one farther in, but then you have to go over to the other side here to get the other two, which is just kind of a pain. Alright, so there's number 3. And then we'll just kind of skirt down over here. And this is number 4. Now we're done, but we'll go ahead and take a peek at a couple of other things. If you still need champions or anything else, I like to pop over here. You've got another guy that spawns right up here. If you do the scanning mission, you'll scan the 4 towers and then you'll come over here and there's a clickable wall door here. This will spawn a champion as well, and then use that to finish that bonus mission. But because we're here, we got these nice big juicy spawns of normals. We'll hide ourselves around the corner here and just see if we can get them to come to us. Thank you, guys. And then we'll use this to knock out our 100. There we go. Oh, we pulled the champion. Alright, we're just going to run away from him. I don't particularly want to fight him. Alright, come with us, Faye. There we go. So, got out of aggro range there. So that completed a couple for us. So 2 things happened there. We completed the Seat of the Empire, which gave us 10 game modules. That gave us this one, which was to get 40 game modules. So we knocked out 2 on that one. Alright, let's get out of here. At least I hope I finished everything. I didn't really look very closely, but that should be everything. Yeah, no missions left. Alright. We didn't die, so that's doing pretty good. Get some gear there, gear there. You get reputation items, so if you still need reputation for Oricon, turn those in. That's gear. So this is my normal sort. We'll deconstruct the gear for tech fragments. We'll sell off the junk. What's our repair bill? 6 grand, not too bad. I just sell the reputation items because I don't need them. We'll store our companion gifts. I decided to start saving the green ones. I don't use any of them, but I'm a hoarder. And then how are we on... Oh, we actually got pretty good on Conquest. Let's see. We might as well finish Conquest on this guy. Should we do a Coruscant run or a Rishi run? Coruscant will be faster. Let's do Coruscant. I want to see if we can do pull the entire instance into one fight. So these are just heroics. We'll grab all 4 of those, and this is the one that I like to set, like, I don't know, little challenges for myself. So what we're going to do here is guard our companion. Now, I really should probably get a better companion to do this because they'd be a better healer. But here's what we're going to do. We are going to run in here. Put Faye on. And we're going to try to pull everything in here. in one fight. So we'll get that guy. Click hold the line to keep ourselves moving here. We'll pull that guy. And we want to get back over here. Alright. Ugh. Getting yanked around. So we'll hide behind here. We'll pop that. We'll get Faye back alive. Yeah, not too bad. I maybe pop that a little early. So that box, that destructible there, that thing does so much damage that it wipes out the vast majority of this group. But since we're a tank and we have a healer, and I pulled my defensives, we're alright. Oh, we missed a guy. Oh, no. Okay. We just hadn't killed him yet. That should be everything. So that is the entire instance. We killed 25 guys. I think we finished the... Yeah. So that's 25. So 25 in one fight. Now, I didn't pull those 3, and I didn't pull... There's 3 up there. Probably could have. But we didn't. So. Alright, let's go to the clinic next. So that one's fun. Is it faster to do it that way? I don't know. Maybe a little bit. You're not doing individual fights. Nice. So I came over and fought this one. He was already fighting to leave the other spawns for other people. Because there's a bonus mission there. We could have got the 15, but we're going to skip it. We got invited to his group. We declined. I probably could be nicer and help, but... Things like what I'm about to do here, where I just skip past those guys, come all the way in here. When you're fighting with a pug that you don't know, you never know if it's going to work out. Alright, so Faye, you come to me. Get these guys kind of grouped up here. So doing stuff like this, you never know what you're going to get. You could get somebody who understands and plays this way. Power gamer, speed gamer, whatever you want to call it. You might not. So just to keep things moving, I didn't join his group. So we don't need that middle section. We are going to come over here. Let's get that guy. Come on, come to me. And then we'll pull this guy over to us. We got them all. I probably could have pulled him into the main battle. Oh, there's somebody still over there. What are you doing? How dare you? Alright, let's go get Luron's deed here. So this one's not too bad either. There's a bonus mission here. You could I guess skip it. You almost get it by default. I guess unless you're maybe a stealther or something. I usually just do it. Because you kind of almost get it along the way. Because that group's pretty, and again, outside of stealth, this group's pretty tough to skip. This room's pretty tough to skip. So you have to kind of kill these guys. Alright, we'll get Faye attacking that guy over there. We'll take out the elite. See if she can get her normal before we get the elite killed. She's close. Okay, we won. And then this section, or this group's pretty tough to skip. So you have to fight them. Now, the rest you could probably skip, but we're already at 10 of 20. There's a group right by the elevator we have to fight. We'll skip that group over there. We don't want any part of them. Alright, so that puts us at 12. So if I grab this group here, now we could skip that group, right? But I'm going to have to fight those 4 over there, which is going to put me at 16. So which means if I go ahead and take this group out, then that'll finish the bonus. There's one walkie guy there. Sometimes you'll have to fight him, depends. We'll probably have to fight him. Just because I'm killing stuff slower. Alright, Faye, do your work. Race is on. Yeah, it's getting pretty close, although... Do I want to wait him out? I could wait him out. Just let him walk by. Nothing to see here. Go about your business. Here, we'll wave to him because we're friendly. There we go. Oh, I missed the elevator. On a DPS, I can usually get him killed when he's about right here. You click the elevator. And if you just come back here and stand in the back, you won't pull aggro. And then you just go up the elevator. I suppose we could take out the walking guy. There's 3 up here. Could probably skip that group if you wanted to. If you took out the roamer, like went around here, picked up him, and then finished. You got those 4, and then these 3 plus the roamer guy would be 4. Might have to try that, see if that's quicker. Save you a fight. Alright, this is a similar thing. It says to leave the shop. You can manually walk out, but I always make sure I save at least 1 so that I can quick travel out. Again, on this one, as long as you leave the instance, you're okay. There are occasions where you have to go to the entrance, but these aren't too bad. Alright, if you want to do the bonus easy here, pick up these normals out here. If they're already killed, there's enough normals inside the or enough enemies inside the instance that you'll be able to get it done. Again, unless you're stealth, you're going to have to fight 4 guys anyway. So we just knocked out 4 there. So we'll go ahead and head into the instance. You can also go out there and fight guys for the bonus. But we got 2 guys here we're going to have to fight. We got 2 guys over here we're going to have to fight. Grab that guy. Nice thing about being a tank. The taunts are nice to be able to control the group a little bit. So, if you don't get the guys outside the instance, there are 2 more over there, and there are 3 more over there. So, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys in here. Plenty to get the 8 that you need. We've already made conquests, but we might as well complete the weekly. Let's go full on. We're going to dump everything into this fight. Burn every cooldown we have. Not that we needed to.
I don't care why you did this, but I'm glad it's done. I owe you one. So take these credits.
Okay, so we grabbed... Should have 4 of these things. Interesting. We got some gear. Gear. Alright, and then this is all just junk. So 324 is the new floor for gear. So anything that is 320 is not needed anymore. Alright, back home again we go. So we'll clean out our inventory and probably switch characters. Now that we've made Conquest, another 2,000 there. Sell this stuff off. Throw our things in our bank box here. We've got big chunks of those. Yeah, let's go ahead and open these. See what we get. I'm guessing it's all going to be 324 gear. Same. So we're just going to deconstruct that for tech fragments. We got 10. Yay. Alright, let's go grab a different character. So, we've got flashpoints, we've got Manon. We did the space mission, we did the 40 games, did the terrorists. We might not have to catch the 10 gamblers. Or we might do that and skip the GSF. That might be where I end up as well. Okay, so let's take a look at where we're at. We have 4 of the 7 weeklies done. We've got 5 still on our list, I think. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4 still on our list. We only need 3. The Catch the Gamblers, that's the one where you go and click on the thing to get the droid to arrest them. We've got flashpoints we could do. We've got GSF. GSF's a 15. Flashpoints is a 15. And Manon is a 15. So we've been doing dailies. Let's stay in the daily mind set. I have not run Manon that much. So this one, I think we might still need reputation on Manon. Let's take a look. Yeah, I have really not run Manon that much. We haven't even hit the first reputation. I think I've done it once or twice. So, I mean, I did it when it first came out. So it's kind of like a lot of daily areas where there's a story, and I did through the story. Then after that, it becomes a daily area, and I think I've done that once or twice. So we shall see. I'm definitely not going to be as efficient at this one. I'll be bumbling around a bit. Okay, well, there's a terminal over there. So we're going to assume that's where we need to go. Looks like we need at least 6. What does this give us? All kinds of stuff. 2 different heroics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well that's to do something. Let's grab that. Repair. Obtain. Okay, so this is just complete daily missions. So defeat isolationists. Gather supplies. Recover a code cylinder. Alright, we got 1 heroic, 2 heroics. That's a heroic 4. Okay. Now the other thing from my memory, I think you have to, do you go in here to do it? Is you can choose like a temporary ability.
I
Can't tell me about the equipment grades. Alright, let's see what it gives us. Experimental grenades or reflective shield. Coltal probe instead of plasma probe. Stealth generator instead of speed boost. Okay, so let's go. We're pretty defensive, so let's get experimental grenades, plasma probe, and let's grab the stealth generator. Gives us an option. I don't know that we're going to need it, but alright, so we've got grenades, plasma, and stealth. Plasma drone that does moderate amounts of damage to all nearby enemies. Yeah, so those are both area. And we can do stealthy. Because our other one was speed boost. I'm not too worried about speed boost. Alright, we are set up. Looks like we have to go to the travel point. Because I have this. So for the most part, this will get us through anything we need to get through. Oh, we have all kinds of places to go. Let's see. There's 4 there, 2 there. Click the heroics are there. Now the question is, I've been here before. Yes. We don't have to take the speeder. We can just quick travel. Alright, let's see if I have any memory of this at all. Kinda. I think that's just a big open area. Hold on, doing a quick social media check here. Make sure everything's okay. Alright, cool. Alright, so we are in here, I think. I can't remember. Can't mount here either. Alright, well, let's close that. Okay, so we're in a... Ah, cool, we can mount out here. We're in an area. We need to do stuff. Is that a thing? Recent dig site. Oh. Nope. It's unmount. Defeat. Alright, quick travels to those. Yeah, I don't know if that's a thing that we need to do anything with. What's up here? Some peoples. Ooh. Those aren't very nice. Alright, let's try. What does this do? Yeah, because I'm not doing any attacks. That's all that damage came from just the R2 freebies there. Okay, so we definitely have a couple of strongs. Now I don't know if all the fights are with strongs. But even with, actually, on this character, Faye's like level 49, so she's plenty strong. Alright, let's take a look at our map. We've got a terminal, so we probably want to go there. That'll happen naturally. Agent's code cylinders, that might be a drop. Repair dig site monitor. Alright, well, let's head over here first. So what does this say to do? Obtain terminal processing code. Are you going to give it to me, Battle Droid? Guess not. Alright, what about you guys? So we got multiple layers here. People all over the place. Where does this go? Oh, that kind of goes back to, I think, where we came from. Right, so having not done this a lot, I don't know what's supposed to be giving us what. So if you run, once you start running dailies, you start to learn, like, okay, to get this processing code that we need, there could be a particular type of guy who does it, right? And so you want to go and find them. Okay, so we're getting something here. Alright, so does that now... What did we get? Code cylinder. Can we click anything over here? Doesn't look like it yet. Alright, what's the map say? Locate a secure data pad. And then just kill people. And then we still need a processing code. Alright, we'll just continue through. Just keep fighting, guys, until it gives us everything we need. I really should run Manon more and work out my better paths and all that kind of stuff. So, all right, what's that? Colto processing code. Okay. So I think we got what we needed there. So we'll come back up. So that could just be a random drop. Might be come off of a particular person. Might be a clickable thing down there. It's kind of looking like it. Alright. Raise the temperature in the Colto processor. Okay. Oh, there we go. Another clickable. Increase the pressure in the Colto processor. Oh, that must be down here. Decrease pressure in the Colto processor. Well, why did I... Oh, are we building an imbalance here? raise it in one, decrease it in the other. Retrieve enriched coltose sample. Oh, back to here. Oh, there you go. Okay, we'll go ahead and pull out. Oh, it automatically applied the reputation items. So. All right, what do we need now? More isolationists. Still need a secure data pad. So. What about you, Commander? Do you have a data pad? I guess he does not. Alright, well, back to our other strategy. We'll start working our way around here, and these guys were nice enough to drop something for us before. See if they're willing to do it again. Nope. Looks to be everywhere though, so let's see, where are we? Oh, that looks to be, that's probably the Imperial. Yep, the Imperial entrance to the area. Alright, killing Imperials probably doesn't do us a lot of good though. So I'm gonna guess, let's get back out of here. And maybe try to head... Which direction? We want to head back that direction, I think. So let's go across the bridge. We'll fight this group. Well, we're going to get the defeat enemies stuff done. We'll let him take that fight if he wants it. There we go. And then I think this will get us over to the kind of the other side. So we'll try some stuff over here. See if we can find our whatever data pad that we're looking for. I don't know if that's a drop or if that's a thing I have to click on somewhere. But it's a big area, so hopefully it's not something I have to find. But we'll work our way over here because we have something to actually do. We'll fight stuff along the way. And between the two, hopefully, achieve what we're looking to achieve. Alright, let's take these. The Shiv dropped something before, I think. Not this time. And we are dropping connection. Not too bad. What did we make it? Almost 2 hours. So they are two things I've heard. Up on the test center, they have a 64-bit client that they're working on. So I'm hoping that may or may not make a difference in our little problem we have here. And again, I don't get too upset when I'm doing solo stuff. I was a little perturbed last week because we were doing PvP and it got us put into PvP timeout jail twice because they disconnected me. The other thing I've heard, and I haven't followed up on this, is they're changing over to a different hosting. I think Amazon Web Services, AWS, to what they're using now. Haven't followed up on that, but I heard that somewhere. So if it's a connectivity issue on their side, that might actually solve that problem. We shall see. This is just a minor annoyance. It's like, okay, so we have to log back in. Again, when I'm doing solo content, I don't get too frustrated about this. We got something done. And I think my companion killed the other guy. That's nice of her. Thank you. Okay, repair dig site monitor. We did it. Now what? Is it just the located the secure data pad? That's all we have. These feel like there's something you should do with them, but all right. Are we getting... we're still inside the range, so... If I were a data pad, where would I be? That guy. The Sith Ravager. He would have a data pad. Okay, let's see if it... Let me check something here. Let's try to use a little logic. Who's shooting you? Mean guy. Okay. Vital intelligence. Intelligence force has expressed concern about the undercover agent posted. Agents failed to check in. Recover the intel from the dead drop location so you recover the code cylinder. Open a lockbox containing the agent's report. Okay, so we are looking for something. Use the extractor droid to search recent dig sites and locate the lockbox containing... Oh, okay. I'm glad we read something. So these do mean something. We need to go back to a... Basically, they call it an extractor droid. It's a seeker droid mission. So it's a mechanic that they have. We're looking for a lockbox. Once we get our lockbox, which is probably that, now we have a code cylinder and a lockbox. See, that wasn't as hard if you just learned to read. Alright, I think that clears this area. On to the next. So that was mostly heroics over there, so let's just go, we'll work our way counterclockwise. See what else we can find. See what other trouble we can get ourselves into. We did all right. We faked our way through all but that last mission, and we actually had to do some reading. So, okay, so we have a thing to do up there, and a gather supplies there. So what are those? This one is the deep trouble. This one is supplies ending. Okay. Let's rock and roll. So, I think supplies are just clickables like that. Yep. All right. Let's see if there's any... I don't know if there's any bonus missions on any of this stuff. So. If not, we will just do the best we can to collect what we need without taking too many extra fights. I mean, the fights give conquest. Like, that guy was worth 45, so... But we should blow past conquest. We're probably close now. 57. Not too bad. Alright, so we'll work our way north here. grab supplies when we can. Alright, some of these fights we will have to take. Alright, halfway there. Yeah, pulled aggro. Oh well, they got a supply box, so we'll go get that. I guess they wanted me to have those supplies. That's why they attacked me. They're like, hey dude, there's one over here. Come and get it. Alright, I was heading this direction though. Okay, that's the clickable thing up there, I would guess. Alright, we need 2 more. There's a few up here, it looks like, so. Not too bad. It's almost like we knew what we were doing. And then we pulled the elite. So we obviously do not know what we're doing. Alright, well, Faye, fight that guy. That wasn't very nice. Alright. Now we've got him grouped up here. Hopefully he doesn't have a knockback. Knock me into the ocean. We're taking some damage though. I'm also standing right in the middle of a thing probably, so oops. He does have a knockback. Danger, danger, danger. So what I probably shouldn't do is, one, not stand in the middle of their area damage things here. 2 would have been to not take 2 fights at once. 3 would have been to kill them one at a time. But even as not correctly as we did that fight, we did just fine. Alright, is this a multi-stage thing, or? Guess not. Alright, I think that's everything for here. Don't see anything, so let's head to the next area. That one wasn't near as bad as the first one. Alright, how have we done on reputation? Oh, did we finish? I think we finished outsider and moved all the way up to newcomer. Ah, we're rocking it out. Cool. Alright, what's this map look like? Ooh. Okay, we've got Deep Trouble, Repair Visitor Center Monitor, Recover Data Pads, so data in isolation, Heroic 2, Heroic 2 Supply Side, Unwelcome Sign, and Supply Side. Okay, well we're here. What's in there? Oh, that's the Heroic 4. Alright, we'll do that last. Let's go up and get these 2 done first. So Heroic 4, logically, theoretically, should be a 4-player thing. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do that or not. Well, they don't get much easier than that. Just run in and click on something. Okay, so what do we need here? Recover data pads from the isolationist duelists. So I think this is just going to be a kill and loot mission. So we're hoping to see yellow. There we go. We only need 5. Oh no, that was something else. Okay, that got us something from the heroic. So recover code cylinders. Well, that's kind of cool. If you can double dip, it's actually kind of nice. But we do want to stay in this general area so we can get this one done. I think that over there is going to be more of the heroic stuff. So kind of a boundary here. There's some normals there. I think we'll go ahead and grab those. See if we get any data pads out of these guys. Oh man, sorry. Cough is not going away. There we go. Alright, cool. Let's see how well we can double dip here. We're right on the edge of the data pad mission, so these guys may or may not give those. If not, we'll backtrack back into that area. But worst case, we should get some stuff for the heroic as well. Now, so far as a heroic 2. Yeah, we got 3 data pads out of that one. Nice. So far as a heroic 2, that one's not hard at all. It's just taking some fights. Which probably should have killed the healer. Which one used the healer? Was it the fighter? Oh, we got a game module, but we got the defeat enemies 2 for conquest. Okay, so I don't want to get too deep into here. We'll go there in a minute, but I want to keep back here. Actually, just as an experiment, let's check. Sometimes those circles can be inaccurate. So let's roll the dice here a little bit. We'll pop up here. So I just interrupted his heal just to kind of speed this fight up a little bit. Yeah, I did about 20% for healing. That's a pretty good heal. Because if we get a data pad here, yeah, we didn't. We'll do a couple more fights up here though. My guess is probably a exhaustion zone or death zone, so we're not gonna jump into that. When you do see setups like this, though, always be cautious of knockbacks. Oh, we got an achievement! I told you I haven't been here very much. What do I need? Defeat 50 isolationists in Manon's invasion zone. Okay. Alright, well, we've already come in here, so we'll go ahead and work on the more difficult. Alright, without your medic, and I have my medic, you're in trouble, duelist. Okay, so that achievement that was do whatever in the isolation zone. Okay, we should have went the other direction. We're here. We might as well just do these. So in the invasion zone must be the story area, or it might be that last area we're in. These things have names. Archaeology, Colto refining, shipping docks, public arrivals, joint operations. Whoa! Okay, pay attention to what you're doing. Okay, let's try to set that aside. I do want to check that here. You know what? Here's what we'll do. Oh, no. We got the achievement. Okay. Let's track something. There we go. Okay, so what I did there is I just tracked one so I can get back to that area easier than having to search through it. Oh, we need to get that medic. Let's pay attention and play correctly. Take out the healer so that they're not extending the fight, and then go to the other guys. Oh, these guys are dropping data pads. Nice. Okay, so even though the circle ends here, there's no point in fighting a bunch back here if you have to come here and fight anyway. And then you get the data pads just kind of by default. So like I said, sometimes those circles don't always match. I was so tempted to jump across there. My fear is this is probably death. So if I miss the jump, it would be bad. So we'll play it safe. Alright, this is a long shot, but let's give it a shot. Yeah, I didn't think that would work, but we have to go scan something over there. But if we could have got to it from here, would have made it a little quicker. Alright. Scans, go with isolationists, whatever, jukies. Okay, scan supply drops. Alright, where is that? It's still our data pad quest. Scan cell cath isolation supply drop. Okay, well, we'll just keep our eyes open. And we'll start making our way up towards the other thing that we have to do. And we'll see if anything looks like a supply drop. Okay, well, I was incorrectly saying these heroic 2s weren't too hard. We just weren't deep enough into the heroic area yet. Those guys put out some damage. Alright, is there anything inside the building? So Heroic 2 should theoretically kind of be balanced to 2 people. These cultos appear to be tampered with, but stable at least for now. Why would someone change to do this? Good question. Don't know. I thought I could avoid him. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to head up towards that since we have to scan that anyway. And then worst case, we'll just use this quick travel. And maybe it'll put us close to something we need to do. But we'll clear this area first. And all the while, we'll look for supply drops. As we go deeper in. It's actually kind of fun to experience things that are somewhat new. Like I said, I think I've done this once, but I don't have much memory of these missions. So I still haven't even done the new expansion stuff. The latest Runuk, whatever it is. Okay. Oh, we should be. I don't think I did that quick enough. All right, let's see if we can get it from here. Wow, that's isolated. Alright, so our scan is done, so that was up here. Now we need to disrupt the signal broadcast. Alright, well I'm seeing a clickable over there, so we'll go do that. There's one there as well. Might as well fight some guys. Keep our life interesting. Alright, let's take out the medic. Go ahead and pop our defensive, just to get us from not losing a bunch of health, but also it's a little extra DPS because it reflects. Alright, are we still collecting data pads? Yep, nice. Alright, we knocked that one out. How much does this give us? Reputation. You have gained 2,110 reputation points with Manon. Holy cow. That was pretty good. What does that put us at? Manon, there we go. Yeah, we're doing quite well. We might become a friend today. Alright, let's see. I'm still not seeing on the map where these scan cellcath isolationist supply drops. So we had subs here and subs here. We got these two areas, and we do have ships out here. So from a logical standpoint, supply drops might be around where the ships are at. We'll try that. Where else would you put your supplies? And if that doesn't work, we'll just start backtracking, or we might just do the quick travel. Should we look at something again? Supply side justice. Oh, that might be in the next area. Okay, that makes more sense. That's why it's not on the map. Let's just make that assumption. So let's go ahead and head back. We'll get ourselves out of this heroic area. Get ourselves back over to the non-heroic area. We're gonna pull a lot of aggro here. Ugh, that sucked. Should have used my stealthing ability. Okay, Faye, get to us. Oh, she did not live. I might not live. Wow, you're persistent. I give you credit. Whoa, what's still attacking me? There we go. Alright, so now we're out of the heroic area. These fights will be a little bit easier. Get our last 3 data pads here. And then we'll head over to the... There's probably at least 2 there. And we'll manually go. Once I get more comfortable with this and haven't seen as much of it, I would probably just use these travel points. But alright, we need one more. You guys look like you might have one. Which one of you has a data pad? Probably not the droid, maybe the fighter. Yay! Thank you, fighter. Alright, what invisible thing is attacking us? Must be stuck down in the floor. Face shooting at it, whatever it is. Oh, she must have killed it. Okay, let's see. Got a lot of green over here. I think this is where we came in. Come on, Republic, help me. Yeah, that's right, run away. Alright, I'm gonna guess both of these go down to the same area. I might be wrong, but we shall see. The Undersea Visitor Center. Yeah, so you got 2 different elevators. We've got supply drops, and we've got our heroic 4. Well, there they are. Okay, I've evidently never been here before. Because we got the Codex entry, Manon Visitor Center, Exploration Dome. Okay, we keep in mind we are still in a heroic area. So let's not do anything too bold or stupid. Kind of keep our eye on our health. Oh, I did not kill that guy. I moved on prematurely. Alright, I'm not seeing any bonus missions, so what we'll do is if we can find any of these supplies where we don't have to fight, we'll do that. Alright, what do we got? Anything that looks promising? Well, that one respawned. Thank you. Might be able to get that one without pulling a fight. If we can get in behind, maybe. Questionable. Alright, same thing on this one. Can we sneak sneak in. Oh, that was not a very impressive move, but we got away with it. Alright, so let's get away from the spawns. Alright, those are both in whatever this next area is, so let's head that direction. Maybe up there. There's a path there. Okay, I'm just curious what this is up here. Oh, that's kind of cool. So the dome kind of comes down. So that would be water. It's like a giant tank of some kind. That's kind of cool. But not getting us to where we want to go, so. Let's head to this path. This path might get us there. Or maybe not. We're behind it now. Oh well. A little exploration in. Let's try over here. Oh, there we go. It's a little tunnel. Alright, so we've got the Heroic 2 and the Heroic 4. If the Heroic 4 is just to fight one dude, we'll be alright. Unless he is way scary. Oh, they killed my companion. I should pay closer attention to what I'm doing. I'm sorry, Faye. Hopefully you don't hold it against me when you come back alive. Alright. Go to the left first. We'll get the Heroic 2 done. I'm not too terribly worried about that. Okay, it's an instance. That's good. Alright, what's this one? Recover supplier data from Isolationist Quartermaster. He's a champion. He's a tank. 500,000 health. Let's rock and roll. Cool. That's just a telegraphed conal attack, which means if you move out of it, you don't take the damage. That's kind of nice. Okay, we got ads, so let's get them off of our companion. They were just normal, so it's not too bad. So far, so good. Move out of that. It's nice that he keeps doing it. This is just like free healing. So if Faye gets behind on that move, she can catch back up for us. Alright, we got our little ad guys that came back. Yeah, this is not a bad fight at all. So this is a interesting thing that will happen to you sometimes. Like this fight with this champion, this is easier than pulling the 3 strongs outside, right? Because he's not putting out enough damage to to outperform our healer. Alright, well, that wasn't bad. Alright, now we have a Heroic 4, which is defeat the Isolationist Commander. What did we just kill? I think he was a commander too. If it's the same commander, this will be cake. I can't believe it will be though. Alright, so we got another phase here. Another instance. Commander Bodon, tank. 3.3 million health. Okay, it's a little stronger. We do have healer things here, but can we use them? Doesn't look like it, but maybe they're just not active yet. Alright, let's look for potential cheese mechanics. This is promising. If we get ourselves in trouble, might be able to run up here, and then when you drop down, he has to run back and around. So use the environments. Then we could do the same thing on the other side. We could drop down, run around here, drop down, and then kind of do like a figure 8. That's a potential. Alright, let's give this a shot. So we'll just kind of, we'll play it normal first here and just see. He's doing a lot more damage though. Grab round, bolt storm. So he's got the same moveset we do. I don't think he's interruptible. Alright, we got ads. Let's get them off our healer. Okay, ads are normal. That's good. Those were like grays. Now we don't want to drop that on our out of these. Okay, those work. Okay, the pain in this one might be the ads, how fast the ads spawn. Right, let's get that off our healer. Holy cow. Okay, so let's put Faye on. You need to be attacking him. This might be the tough part of this fight, is if the ads just continue to spawn like this, we won't have time to do anything to the healers or to the boss. So let's get this going. Let's get ourselves set up a little differently here. Okay, Faye. So what I did is oh, you know what we might need to do? Okay, I got an idea. No, I was thinking that maybe I'm running out of. Yeah, we're just taking too much damage now. Okay, so I'll try it one more time here. Got a couple of ideas. I think if we get Faye back behind him, like if we start back here, then the ads have to come through the boss, which means I can kill them on their way to Faye, and she'll take less damage. So like if we set her up maybe like back here, and then we'll drop down here, she should be able to still heal us, but also then not get overwhelmed. Then if I can stack the enemies up on top of the boss, guess this has a rough shot. I don't think we're going to pull this off. It is a heroic 4, like I said. Alright, so that respawned. Should we wait out? Let's wait out our cooldowns. Just to give us one good shot at that. So while that's happening, we'll... Alright, well, the game has decided to not let me click out of the window, which is weird. So something's going on. I was going to go into the chat, but yeah, the game has captured my cursor, so all clicks are going to the game. Alright, well, let's try this first, and then we'll figure that out second. Let's wait out heroic moment. Alright, I'm going to turn the logo on here real quick and see if I can get this fixed. Yeah, it is not working. It's not happy with me. Alright, well, we'll run with it for now. Figure it out later. While we're waiting this out, so you know, we play Star Wars The Old Republic for Extra Life. Extra Life is a charitable organization raising money for the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals. We play every Saturday from 10 to 2 Mountain Time. Our goal this year is to try to raise $3,000. We raised $2,630, 80, I can't remember, last year, and so trying to up the game up a little bit this year. So, all right, let's see if this works. So what I'm going to do is kind of put myself down here. And then they're going to spawn, but they're going to have to run to us. And if I can intercept them... My fear is they're just going to put out too much damage. And they spawn so fast that... Okay, so we grabbed that group. That's working as intended. Alright, so we'll drop this in the area just to kind of help us with some DPS. And so now my areas are also hitting the boss. Alright, we don't want them shooting at Faye, so we'll try to grab them as that happens. Let's use some of our attacks here. And we want to make sure Faye's still attacking the boss. Because even little bounce of DPS she's doing will help. We're worried though once we lose our heroic moment, we might be in trouble. Alright, let's help Faye catch up. Do some reflection damage there. Knock these guys down. Give her a little bit of relief. Okay, caught back up there. Hopefully Faye can catch up. Let's get this dropped so that we probably should get it on the boss as well, but that should damage those guys. Back to the boss. Come back to me. We're out of energy. Alright. Keep them off of Faye. Okay, so we've lost our heroic moment. And we're out of energy. But we still want to keep these guys off of Faye, so we'll still pull aggro on them. Get ourselves into kind of a shielding moment here, because that will heal us. Just try to still keep some pressure on the boss though, but not get overwhelmed by these guys. Or you going up there. Alright. Give Faye some help. Make sure she's still attacking the boss. Gotta get my energy back up. Alright, we gotta clear some of these guys. Let's do a little unity there. Give ourselves a little more defense for a second. Use up some of our energy to clear those guys. Alright, 52 seconds, we get heroic moment back. We haven't used any of the heals. Now, I don't want to go over there if I can help it. Because if we go over there, I think it's going to pull Faye off of her little perch. And that would be bad. See how they're having to run around her though? Or run around the things to get to her. That's a good thing. Alright, let's help Faye out there a little bit. Okay, let's get ourselves reset there with a little health. Heroic moment's about off cooldown. As long as this guy doesn't have an enrage, we'll be alright, I think. Okay, let's drop this so that it should grab that guy. Is there anybody attacking her? No, we're alright. Alright, let's push the boss here. Okay, we got our shield back. Let's go ahead and use that. Alright, back to the boss, back to the boss. Nice. Whew. That was a fight. Not too bad, though. Alright, we made conquest. Got another decent chunk of reputation, looks like there. So where did we end up? Well, we started at 12,000, so we did just over 662.13, something like that, in reputation on one run. That's not too bad. It wouldn't be too hard to work that up. But I think that's it for Manon. Yep, we just hit conquest. We're also at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. We can catch gamblers, or we can do flashpoints or do GSF. We gotta do 2 of them. So, what do we got? We've got Legacy of Rakata, False Emperor, Battle of Ilum, Ruins of Null. We could do 2 of those, and that'll get us through. We could do the Ilum stuff. So that'd be the Battle of Ilum and, or no, is it which of the 2 Ilum flashpoints? Don't think I can get there from here. Nah, there's a thing on fleet to do the fleet, or to do the heroic. So let's use fleet to get there. That was fun. It was a fun adventure to do something that I haven't done a lot of, so something kind of new. All right, while that's loading, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get control back of my desktop. The stuff that I lost. All right, OBS, are you back? Nope, it's still got all the clicks are going to the game client. So there's something. All right, let's try this. We'll unplug the mouse. See if that makes a difference. Getting a little crazy here. That fixed it. All right, we're back in business. Apologies for that. So what was happening is anytime I have 4 monitors, so anytime I was clicking off of a monitor, all the clicks were going to the game client, and so I couldn't do anything. I couldn't get into my chats or anything. So let me open these windows back up. Let's get you open back up. Get that open back up. And now if this works, I can type donate in the chat. And then I'll bring the client back. All right, we're back in business. Okay, so we want to go to the combat training area. And so I like to use these, weeklies and daily areas to travel, but there is not an Ilum. So if you look here, because I don't think Ilum has a heroic weekly, but if you go to this terminal here, you can find Ilum in the list. There we go. And so we can accept that mission. Now, what you can use this for now is every hour I can theoretically just travel to Ilum. Now Ilum is not as bad. Actually, let's stop that. Like a lot of nope, I wasn't quick enough. A lot of the areas you travel into the starport, whereas Ilum you travel just to a shuttle port just outside of the main base. So it's actually not too terribly bad just to travel there. So where did it put us? Yeah, it basically put us at the same spot anyway. This is where you would land, so not much of an advantage. I just couldn't remember. Okay, let's go and take a look at what we have here for flashpoints. So on Ilum, the flashpoints are downstairs. Here on the left, there's a big giant elevator. How was that for timing? So we should have, yep, there's the False Emperor, and there's the Battle of Ilum. And I think those are both on our list. The Battle of Ilum, yeah, the False Emperor. So I think this one is first. And then False Emperor second, so
Put your hair.
we'll just do story mode. No reason to make it harder than it needs to be. And since we're we've already made Conquest and we're in Galactic Seasons just grind mode, we're probably going to skip most of the bonus stuff as well. We'll just get from boss to boss as quick as we can.
She's a beauty. Claps.
All right, time to rock and roll.
The imps are gunning for Malgus too. Still, I'd keep an eye on them.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Into the trenches we go. Oh, is it giving me the droid in story mode? Oh, this is going to be cakewalk then. Maybe we will do the bonuses because we'll be so fast. Alright, well if we've got the droid, we're going to go ahead and DPS up our companion.
Good luck down there. I'll do my best to keep Malgus's force.
Like that combat support droid, I think I've mentioned it before. I think you could solo this content. It's insane. It switches needs. Like, it'll tank for a while, and then it'll heal for a while. It'll guard you, it'll DPS. Pretty much makes you nearly invulnerable. The downside is you don't have quite the control of it like you do your companion. So I think he just taunted the boss there. So you can't tell it to attack a particular person. It kind of does its own thing. But that's okay. He does all right. Look at him up there. Tanking, healing, DPS. He's a one robot holy trinity. Alright, well, since we do have the droid, let's go ahead and let's knock out the bonuses. It won't take much longer. I'll let my two droids take care of everything. Look at them go. You guys rock. Okay, so we'll take care. Should we take care of ads? Let's put Faye on that ad. I'll take care of the other ad. Combat droid will take out the big guy. Alright, so the first little boss here. He can give you heal pods. Garrick the Indomitable. We We definitely pushed the boss fast enough that all the ads spawned at once. We are unstoppable. We cannot be beat. All right, moving forward. Go, droid, go. You tell him, Faye. What did she say? Oh no, they've gone bust. Unfortunate. Ah, I pulled both spawns. Alright, well, we'll see how the droid does. Will he keep us alive? What are you doing over there? He's taking some damage. Alright. He's back in the fight. Faye's full health. I'm full health. Droid's full health. So there you go. I played that fight about as irresponsible as I could. Still was not an issue.
Head into the mines. It's the only way inside Fort Barrow.
Okay, into the mines we go. Who's still fighting what? Is Faye back there fighting something? I think so. Come to the group, Faye. Welcome back. I think there's something still chasing us. Might have been whatever Faye was fighting. Oh, whatever it is caught up with us. Was it you? It was. Alright, what are we at? 26 of 40. Can't remember where the next phase is. I think it's past the next boss. The next stage of the bonus missions. We probably don't need all 40 out here, but we'll take this section out, then we'll head in. There we go, that should get everybody's attention. Whew. I think I'm out of line of sight of the droid. There you go, see? I told you. He's a trooper. Alright, so that might be right on the edge of his capabilities. I'm not sure. Yeah, those crystal things are in the next sections. Alright, let's go fight the boss. Put Faye on that one. I'll attack this one. And I want to use those Manon free attacks that we had. Miss them already. Ooh, Faye almost died. The droid saved her. Alright, let's take out the turrets.
I have shamed you.
Did we kill one of them? We must have. We accidentally killed one of the bosses. Oh, now I'm guarded, so the droid has decided to guard me. Alright, on to the next. You get him, droid. Yeah, we pulled them all. We will just recklessly area attack them down. Oop, that's pretty low. Good job, droid. Alright, let's refresh my memory here. Go through that, go through that. That might be the, I think that's the bonus boss, or is this the bonus boss? Nope, that's... Hidden base, crystal processing. Alright, so I think we do want to collect the stuff in here, so I just gotta remember where things are at. Might be after there's two kind of like those big mining giant droids that we need to go through, so might have to get there first. There's also like this kind of secret hidden cave that's not on the map that you can get some of the pieces in as well. I don't remember if that's in this area or in the next area. Yeah, I don't think it's in this area, although we can start collecting these. But I think it's in the next section is where the hidden cave is. There was a time where I knew the most efficient, like, click this box, don't click that box version of this as well. I haven't run these splash points for regularly for a while. You know, when I was in certain guilds, we would do like weekly runs on a lot of this stuff. A lot of it was, excuse me, just to get the achievements.
Enemy chatter saying Darth Malgus' right-hand man is approaching.
All right, we'll check back. No, we've already been back there, so. So I think we're good to move forward, but we'll double check just to be sure. But yeah, I think we. Yep, I don't see a hidden entrance back there, so we'll just assume it's farther in. Maybe down there? I can't remember. It's got maybe some promise to it. Is it back here? Yeah, I believe it is. Yeah, I think that's the hidden spot. Alright, so if you look at the map, alright, we come through this little area here. We're not on the map anymore. So, you know, we've kind of gotten into a secret unexplored area here. And back here, there's a couple boxes. There's I think a dead Tauntaun. This poor guy, whatever happened to him. It would be kind of cool if, like, the Tauntaun was cut open and the guy was, like, half hanging out of it but still didn't make it. Yeah, he doesn't look good. Tauntaun looks to be in a little better shape than he is, but... Alright, so that's that hidden area. There's 3 boxes back there. Can speed up your... I don't think you need them. I'm pretty sure you can find the 10 without that, but it's a nice little Easter egg. Kind of tucked away back here in the corner. Alright, those are the 2 bosses. We'll do those last as we exit for the next area. Now again, my memory tells me I don't need to do what I'm about to do. But we're in full exploration mode now, so. So this little arm down here, I don't think you have to go down here. I think there's more mining boxes outside. But I'm pretty sure there's some back here as well. Let's get them all. Where are you going? There you go. Whee! Where's the droid? What a team we are. I'm an irresponsible DPS out there pulling enemies, leaving my group to the mercy of the tank and the healer. Maybe there's not enough down in here. Yep, there's only one. So, yeah, okay. So there must be more outside because we haven't even hit the 10 yet. I wonder if the droid can die. Like if I just pulled so many enemies and then just ignored them and let the droid do all the work. Okay, well I was thinking there was more back here, but I am mistaken. But we've explored this whole cave, so we're good there. So at this exit entrance here, we've got the two droids. I think one's a champion, one's an elite. Yep, there's our elite, there's our champion. So we'll put Faye and I on the elite. We'll get him wiped out. And then we'll take out the champion. So if you look down here, this is my targeted target. And you can see every time I pull aggro, the combat droid pulls it back. So that's his tanking functionality. Oh, I've got aggro now. Let's see if he can... Oh, we killed it too fast. So, about to say, let's see if he can get it back. Alright, so out here, we can start skipping guys again. We just want the boxes. Now if you want an easy fight, there's a ship about to land right here. He's going to drop off a whole group. If you get them before they go anywhere, they're all grouped up nice and tight for you there. I honestly remember there were more, so that was kind of disappointing. Alright, that's done. So that's the final bonus boss fight there. Well, that wasn't very smart. We let the droid walk up on us. Alright, they went all in with those skills. Question mark. She was questioning their ineffectiveness. The house always wins. Faye's got a lot to say. Alright, another boss fight here. So basically this one's pretty straightforward. Kind of a tank and spank variety with called in ads. I've got my whole group kind of stacked up here so that when the ads spawn, we should be able to just area them down. There they are. They should come running to us, except we got all knocked around. And basically it's just rinse and repeat now. That's kind of the pattern. Stack them up. Mow them down. That wasn't nice to stun us. Maybe one more round of ads. We'll set that as our goal. My stun breaker's on cooldown. Come on, guys, push the boss. We can do it. Yay. Go team, go. What a good team we are. All right. We're outside again. So if you look right up there, that's the bonus boss entrance.
Blast. The base is shielded. Knock out the generators and we'll cause some damage.
Will do, Cole. He's also part of our team. Pull all the guys. We can do it. You can do it. Alright, so in here you've got a generator you have to shut down that spawns the bonus boss. As with any bonus boss fight though, we'll go ahead and clear the room. Oh, we didn't get that group. They gave up. I think I could probably easily take out the boss without... That first group you kind of have to do, they're just at the entrance there, but... The other two groups I think we could probably just avoid it, but... Alright, so at that door is where the boss is going to spawn. So he does have a knockback, if I remember right. Let's see. If I can get my droid back here. Hello, my friend. Ooh, he is not happy. I am pulling aggro off my tank droid. He's got it back now. Oh, now I got it back. Could be the boss has an aggro drop. So there's like the knockback. I think his is more of a throw. Like he grabs you and throws you. There's the knockback. Oh, got him back. Yeah, he might have just an aggro dump where he changes targets and the tank has to pull the boss back, just as a mechanic. It's where a human tank tends to be a little more efficient. Alright, I don't think it's, yeah, I can't even go back there, so there's your bonus boss for Ilum. On to the next. I think there's only one boss left. If I recall. Alright, can we go across here without aggroing anything? I think so. Okay, so down here you got 3 generators. I'll show you the path I like to use. Take out this one first. And I go back to this one here in the back next. So I left the guys there. Didn't even bother fighting them. Then I scoot down here to this one. There's our last one. And then the nice part here is they put these nice 2 boxes here for us. That way we don't have to run through, or my droid does. Like I said, he has a mind of his own. But you can skip this fight usually. But I guess we're gonna have this fight. Oh, I thought that was green. I think you can get by this guy, if I remember right. On to the next fight. There we go. Ads are clear. The commander goes next. Ten tech fragments. Oh, I think we have to click on the console here to open up our door. Alright, so now it should just be to the final fight. If the combat droid allows it, we'll skip as much as we can to get there.
He's headed for the base. 1,000 credits says that's Malgus's right-hand man. Careful down there.
I foresaw your coming, but I hoped we had more time.
Why is the boss?
My family has come.
That is enough, my dear. So this is the Major from Havoc Squad.
I'm the Alliance
From
Commander,
Malgus
thank you very
might
much.
Oppose our invasion? As we speak, my assassin is delivering a Cole, watch as I crush the Republic's scum.
Watch as I get crushed. This is actually can be a tough fight. So this phase not too bad. Those crystals that attack you, they can be a little nasty.
The boss will join us.
Now he goes into this kind of mode. When he comes back, then you get pummeled by these crystals. On the harder levels, that can actually be a pain, but I think we'll be okay.
Diplomacy doesn't permit much bloodshed. Oh, I've missed this.
Miss getting beaten.
At this rate, you'll never stop my assassin from executing your supreme command.
The weird part of this fight is we're pushing him so fast in story mode that, like, he's just going in and out of this stealth mode really, really quick. It wasn't really designed to be that way, but so it So it comes across as kind of a weird fight. You know, if you're playing and it was giving you trouble, you know, this would be where your healer would catch up and everybody would recharge their energy and stuff like that. You get that little reprieve.
Elsa Cole, I have failed you.
Hey, 2 game modules.
Today,
Show Mal.
What do we get? Crystals. I have a few. I have 10. Let's select a reward. Let's take the flashpoint stabilizers. I'm capped on those half the time anyway. Alright, 1 down. That should give us... Did that give us all? 8? That shouldn't make it. That doesn't make any sense. Unless the bonus boss counted. If the bonus boss counted, that was very convenient. I thought we'd have to do both of them. But the bonus boss is worth 4. I just didn't know if it would work on story mode. Yeah, I don't see it here. Let's take a peek. None. Yeah, we knocked that out in 1. So what we got is 1 for the flashpoint. We've got, for doing one of these named ones, we got 4, so that gives us 5. And then we did the bonus boss, which gives us 3. So I'm glad we did the bonuses. I was thinking about skipping them. All right, what does that leave us? Oh, you must have to do that over... Oh, no. Okay. That was the achievement that I put in there, so yeah, I must never have done those because I've only got credit for 3. So that's something you'll just get over time. What else do we have in here? We got that one. We got that one. We got that one. Complete the weekly 10 times. Complete daily missions. Those just happen from doing it. Accomplish a great deal in Minon's invasion zone. Sightseer, counterinsurgent, master of the seas. Oh, there's Sightseer. Oh, okay, so those coastal tanks, we didn't know what they were. There's things to do that we should probably do. So I did the story mission. I don't think I've done it on the Imperial side, evidently. So, okay, we're not in too bad a shape. So, the Sightseer, I'd have to find all these things and do those. Master of Seas, what is that one? Hero Manifest. Calmer of Seas, Stem of Seas, Wave Breaker. Testing the waters, riding the current, halting the storm. Imperial Diving Club, Republic Diving Club, so I've done that. Liberator, Decimator, Master of Seas, there it is. Okay, so this one kicks in by finishing the exploration and doing it on Imperial and Republic sides both. Alright, well, let's do some checking. Where are we at? 120,000. Do we have any conquest objectives that would be easy to knock out here? Yep, not really. Those are pretty clear. Alright, well, I guess we could go get ourselves some gamblers. That's pretty easy. We're going to go to Corellia, one of my favorite spots, to do this one. load it up. Yeah, it's running a little slow. Hope we're not disconnecting at the same time we're trying to load. There we go. So we'll skip the missions. Let's see what this guy's doing.
Be informed. Look for telltale signs of infection.
Already acting suspicious. Gotcha. Alright, let's go to the Gilded Descent.
You mind helping me with a little favor? It's on your way.
That was kind of weird. Jonas Balker. Alright, let's see what we got in here. You're just counting your chips. So I will allow it. What are you doing? Also counting chips. A lot of chip counting. Oh, you're misbehaving. Now you're misbehaving. Ooh, 2. Evidently there's more than one probe. Oh, you're being legitimate. So we'll wait this guy out. See if we can catch him being bad. Got to get to 10. The first time they ran this, they had it at 20. And then they lowered it, which was kind of nice. Alright, let's try this. We're going to go over to the PvP instance. Now, it might kick me back to... When you enter a PvP instance, it oftentimes will put you back into a spawn location, like a medical probe or a cantina or something. We're technically in a cantina, but I'm not sure if this one counts. So we might have to quick travel back. Yep, so notice it stuck us back to a place. So what we'll do, though, is we'll just go to the ship cantina like we did the first time. And I think this is a Republic, this zone we're in right now. I think it's Republic only anyway, so... Even if we're in a PvP, I don't think any Imperials can get here, so... Not too worried about it. But because it's a different instance, it has a whole different set of these gamblers. So we'll go ahead and grab these. And this should get us to... Yeah, this will get us to the 7. What are we at for... game modules? 109. Not too bad this week. That's good for 5. So that's 4,000. So if I can get to 120, I can cap out this week. Not too worried about getting there. If you kind of look at this Galactic Seasons, we've got 51 days left. 7:14. Yeah, so we got plenty of time. And we are... Oh, let's get him caught. There we go. And for reputation on this, we're sitting pretty good. We've got 10,000 left to do, so roughly 2, maybe 3 weeks, we can knock that one out. And so we're in good shape. You're looking at what, a little over 7 weeks. So once this weekend's over, it'll be 7 weeks left. Okay. Well, we caught that guy. Let's head down here. Pull that out. I think those are all just material bags.
Got a little mission for you, Commander.
Let's look.
Should be close by.
Yep, crafting materials. So grab those. Not sure why that's in my inventory. I'm glad we checked. That'll help our Manon reputation. What's that? Oh, that's a decoration, but we're not high enough in Manon standing to use it, so we'll save those. Alright. Let's go get our trio over here. Who's doing bad things? Is it you? It is. You must be arrested. Oh, you're being good. What about you? Oh, you're being legitimate as well. We will let it be for now. Would that make you nervous if you were trying to gamble? It will violate their personal space. Sure, go ahead and try to cheat. What could happen? I think security would be called on me. Oh, that's funny. So the game locks your gaze onto your target, right? So like if I turn my character to it, I mean there's a breaking point. Eventually the neck won't work anymore, but because I'm taller, when they jump up and down, whatever point is used to lock on moves with the NPC. So my little guy nods his head. Ooh, you're under pressure. I don't think they'd ever do it. It would be interesting if it was programmed in such a way that the closer you are, the less chance they are to actually do a bad thing. It would be annoying, but alright, I'm gonna go ahead and untrack that we've cleaned all that up. Go ahead, cheat. I dare you. Come on, nobody's watching. You can get away with it. Who would know? So this is where player perception will sometimes kick in. You'll be doing something like this and you'll make an assumption that the system is designed so that, oh, if you're too close, they don't cheat, right? My gut is it's just random. So we have just randomly haven't gotten the suspicious version, but I suppose if you just ran this for like hours and it never went to suspicious, you could make a case that, okay, there's a proximity thing. If you're within a certain range of the gambler, they never do the acting suspicious. Okay. This one's waited long enough that we're getting our respawns back in. We're still going to keep the pressure on this person. Well, They're all behaving themselves right now. Except for you. You came back and immediately cheated. What were you thinking? Alright, well, we can actually finish this here, so. Oh, so far it's holding true. Don't know what caught my dude's attention. He just decided to look away. There you go. Disproven. I actually didn't disprove anything. It could just be, again, if I wanted to make a case for it, it'd be like, well, it can still happen. It's just rarer. But I think it's just random. While we're looking at this, if you want to, let's see, let's pop this open. There is a item in here. Finder Warzone. We'll catch that person. That way that's done. We'll put in slot 3. So there is a thing you can pop up to tell you if you're in a PvP or a PvE instance. Then you can also use that to toggle. Now I don't know if that puts you back. Let's see. You're choosing to set your focus to PvE. Are you sure you want to travel? Yep. So it bypasses the map, I guess. But we should be able to travel back. It probably won't let us go there. So let's go back here. Yep, timer is off. There's like a 10-minute timer, something like that. Now, if I remember right, this should let us stay where we were. When you go from PvP to PvE, there's no player griefing component really. So I don't think it sends us back to like the spawn point. We'll see. But I think this time we could actually stay. So if things would have went smoother, yeah. So we're still basically standing where we were. If things would have went smoother with that one gambler that was being a pain, can I still do it even though I don't have the mission or the thing? Yeah. All right. So we could have finished with those 3 guys. All right, let's go ahead and I'm going to take that back off though, because I don't think I need it. Put that back to empty. All right, that should knock out Galactic Seasons for this week. Yep, we are 7 for 7. Let's go ahead. What's that? 106. Can I deconstruct it? Nope, that's just a delete. What's this going to give us? A 336, which we already have. That we will deconstruct. And then we will head back to our stronghold. Clean up our inventory. So I'll check with this person. What's our repair bill? Because I don't think we died. We should be all right. There we go. 35,000. Did we die? Yeah, we died in the Heroic 4. All right, that makes sense. All right, Conquest. How's the guild doing? Yeah, we're a little over halfway there. I haven't played a lot this week. So, again, on this character, my guild is just me. So those are just my characters. Let's go ahead and dump that. We don't need to save that. So I believe this is the new content, which I haven't played through yet. So that's the 7.2 expansion. Probably here in the next couple weeks I'll eventually play it. I think that is pretty much it for this week. We hit all of our things. Don't know if I'm going to PvP this week. I'm still debating on if those rewards are worth it. So if you look, they added PvP seasons. So far we have unlocked this helmet. Yeah, it's alright. I don't see anything great. What do we got? Bracers. I don't know what my dude's doing right now, but not a bad looking bracer actually. I don't mind that one. We got pants. Or no, that's just a belt. So it's like a waist belt. Now these are all going to change color as soon as I get the chest piece. So it's still using the die set from my current thing. Yeah, not too bad. I'm kind of liking the look. There we go. That's all right. Then what's the difference between that one, Prospector's helmet, and the... Oh, where did it go? Combatant's helmet. Not a lot. Gloves. Bracers. Are the boots any different? A little bit. The boots are a little different. I think they added some kind of detail to it. Yeah, it looks like they just have maybe a little bit more. Yeah, these stripes are added to them, which I don't even know if I like this better or not. Kind of tempted. I mean, we've got 1,000. We've only PvP'd for 2 weeks. Don't know when this season ends either, so I'll probably have to look that up and see if this is something I want to push. The rest of the stuff is these PvP season tokens. Looks like we've got some decorations, some titles. Haven't decided yet. So, all right, well, I think we're going to go ahead and call it here. So, like always, thank you for watching. If you are able to like, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, definitely helps the channel. Helping the channel then helps the Extra Life cause, and the more money we raise, the more kids we help. If you actually, follow along with what Extra Life does, a lot of their money goes to the little things that make the kids stay in the hospital better. Stuffed animals, games, and coloring, and things that they can do to help keep their mind off stuff. So that's why we play. You can find my link to my donation page in the chat down below or the description. I keep it in both places. Even if you can't donate, that's fine. Watch time helps other people see the video, or share the link on your social media and be like, hey, saw this guy. He's trying to help out the children's hospitals. Consider giving him some money. So we play every weekend, and that's why we do it. The Children's Hospital, the Children's Miracle Network, and Extra Life do a lot of good for a lot of people. So with that being said, have a great week. We'll see you next week. Go out there and help out other people. Do what you can, and go out and watch, play, or create something great. All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye.